Yeah, so a lot of these pieces, particularly like the interior scenes, responded to doing work centered around, middle class. Pick up a lot of photographs from like thrift stores, and people have given me photos to use. Something about the black and white images. Photos are required and various sources, and so it's I guess I give it a new narrative with a digital basis, digital collage, because there could be one image that just starts the process of how it works, and then it just evolves from there. Kind of like that. So I'm just kind of like that way. So I've never necessarily done with quite this way, which is doing in a multiple frame. I like that one though, because this one basically sets it's in the vein of the environment that I'm creating. So she's reclined, she looks like, she belongs in this place. And I don't mind things being a little skewed. Actually, I think it makes it more interesting. So kind of like that. The thing that I also like to do is, with these pieces in particular, is put like, it's gonna be a room full of flowers. Just like if you look at this piece over here, this is another one of my parlor room scenes here. So it's gonna be full, have flowers in there, books, the baby grand, yeah. It evolved from, earlier works that I was doing of different subject matters like, crossroads, labeling, things of that nature. And I remember I went home one day and back home in Arkansas, and we had a supporter of ours, Dr. Abraham. She said, well, Najee, we had doctors and lawyers and people of, different social statuses. It'd be nice to have that represented as well. And so that kind of set me on this journey that continues today to show, African American middle class, to show, we're educated, that we cultured, that we like fine things and fine living. And so that's basically what the parlor room represents. Even within that, I still hold on to the, the narrative of, southern country, rural, and I do pieces. I do interior scenes with the potbelly stove and family and things of that nature too. So I guess now I just give it, there's a little more balance. Just without that, none of this would come about. The hardest part of I found of being an artist is finding something that you can make your own. Well, when people see the work, they say, "Oh, that's a Najee," And so, in order to do that, you have to see a lot of work, absorb a lot of things, have a number of your own personal experiences as well as an imagination, because I'm working to, these are expressions, and so it's not a rendering of something that currently exists. This is something that I'm creating and making a space for to exist. And then they, like anything, they evolve over a period of time, and some things that people can connect with or not. But at this point, I'm just, I'm working to create things that, they make me feel good. I enjoy this. I like the image, I like the feel, I like the texture, I like the look. I like the experience that I have with going through the process of creating these works. So the fact that someone else enjoys it at some point, other than myself, is added bonus. So at this point, what I'm doing is building up the texture, adding texture to the piece. Let me get a behind the scenes look at how I create. So this part just takes an old canvas, it's kind of laying around, and I'm working on what would be the top to that piano right there. And I'm going to go ahead and play with it a little bit because it's a little, I'm not getting part of the contrast that I want. And also I like, kind of like torn and frayed edges. So, let's see what this is going to look like. In April, the show travels to the Houston Museum of African American Culture, which is going to be pretty cool. And then we've got some things, Black Art in America is part of Let There Be Art, going on a Tom Joyner cruise, and so there's a lot of exciting things. I'm the not only an artist, but I'm the founder of Black Art in America, which is the largest social network focused on African American art. And we host art events around the country, and Donna and Christian thought it would be a good idea to have us represent an alternative body of work for people who may be interested in collecting art, doing the Let There Be Art. So we'll have a number of artists that we'll be working with and have their work represented during that period.